Here we go. We're about to get started in the semi-finals. Almirante vs Rockgen in a best of 5. First map Rift. We have, interestingly, Atriox going down against Shipmaster.
Finally seeing different picks here. I mean, we kind of seen a dedicated Arby and Ship on this map. Mike was able to break it with a Forge, but we're seeing things switched up a little bit here for Rock. Again, these guys have gone back and forth in the last month here. We're going to see how this unfolds as Rox opts in for his trusty Trox. Almirante's going to opt in for his Shipmaster.
Trusty Trox. Rock has always preached that Trox is only good with keyboard and mouse. He is on controller, so we'll see. But he's going to be opening up Supply Pad Generator, and it does look like Almi is going for a mini steal.
Can you elaborate on that? What did he mean by that?
The micro of Atriox requires keyboard and mouse to be good.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. I'm actually getting aggressive on the power.
Augmented harvester upgrade.
Did I change the title? No, I did not.
That's perfectly Rock. Gen is gonna open up here. He's gonna open up a Gen second, posturing up to take his minis here. But like you said, Almirante trying to get over here, off to the side and possibly steal a mini. Rock is freaking route, and he's gonna double back and try to grab that. His blue income is a little low here due to the fact that he opened up his second Gen second,
which he can now upgrade.
Yep, and Almirante had opened up a triple supply pad, has naturally picked up all of his minis, is now fanning out the challenge for the powers on the 2 wings here. Again, this is Shipmaster versus Atriox. Shipmaster has been a little obvious in the last couple of weeks here as he's opted in for the camo plays and the high defense, especially T1.
Yeah, he hasn't picked up the mini base at the back yet. He does have a grunt on standby in case somebody does come and try and steal it. And that's just due to that Gen at second. But we are getting a War Council down on the right-hand side mini base. He's probably going to have to go Engineers on Tech 1 if Almirante goes into an Honor Guard.
Yeah, or even just the Cloak period. He's going to need NG runs to be able to kind of push on up and try to allot him to be able to take that map. Again, both players are banished, so they're going to want to get into tech as fast as possible. Almirante has to figure out how to deal with this Trox on either tier.
The wretches are braver than I thought. Mini base complete.
Alright, that generator has now been upgraded for Almirante. He's at 14 population. Going back to pick up his power on his side of the map. Chosen is about to come out. Not too much happening right now, but there is the Expo from Rockgeneration, the early Expo build from Trox here, so we can assume that he went at least Fortifications 1, possibly number 2 as well.
Right, and then look at Lamy already posturing up to grab these nodes here. Let's take a look back and see if he's going to opt in for active camo. Yep, that's 5 seconds out. And he's going to grab all these nodes and try to get himself into T2 here.
Yeah, and he's gone second gen as well. So he's going to try and excel that power income just so he can get Tech 2 as quickly as possible. He's not going to have anything on Tech 1 to be able to take down this Expo early. So he's just going to have to sit back, play the Tech 2 game, play the long game.
But look at Rock. He's committed fully to T1 here. Expanding, doesn't have a second gener, only got a leader. So he's got to make a move here on T1 because if these Rangers get out of hand, everything that he builds out of that expansion is going to be worthless.
Chosen going to be vetting up on a couple of these Sentinels in the middle. The Cloak Grunt actually running away from the center node. Didn't actually pick it up, did he? Oh yeah, it is. It's been decapped now. Rock's actually helping him out here by killing this Sentinel. He's going to keep that node for a little bit longer. Almirante does have 4 power nodes. About to lose 1.
Almirante 200 power, skyrocketing with these nodes here. He's just going to shoot straight onto T2. That's going to be a queue time of nearly 4 minutes.
So we do have the Apex coming up for Rock on that Expo. He has kept up the War Council just in case. He needs something to see these grunts. Almirante can now queue up Tech 2. Slightly late, slightly over, but he is upgrading that now.
And he's got to get these. He's got to get these barracks down pretty quick here. And again, this is exactly what I like to commend Rock for. He's always up in your face, always up in your grill, trying to
Wait.
dwindle down your population. He has a garrisoned Trox there. Almirante pops the cloak. There is no vision here for him to continue shooting at it, but he's doing a great job with the aggressive play. He's going to be able to take back nearly 3 of these nodes. He's got 2 so far, and he's doubling back for the 3rd, and he's challenging for the natural node there in front of Almirante.
Yeah, he just hits Tech 2. He already has that raid camp preset. And another one preset on the mini base as well. Just a supply pad going down for the 6th pad on his base. Rock does have that Expo. That Expo is upgraded, but he is nowhere near Tech 2 as he's just upgrading his 2nd generator now.
Right, so we just got to watch Almirante take these engagements correctly. Again, he's got the beam. He's got to buy his time for that 4th point. That's where he's really going to shine there with the spirit support. And him being in T2, again, he's just got to worry about the Strox, take these engagements correctly, and not lose too much population.
Yeah, Rock just denying Almirante's Expo, then by taking it for himself and then recycling it, putting it on a 12-second timer, and he's going to pick up the one to the right-hand side as well. Thank you for the bits, Boops. Appreciate it.
Gotta love this
as
aggressive
always.
gameplay. God, he's sitting right in front, only forcing Almi to build these counter units, but he's also nabbing all of these bases, which are going to pay off later on. Again, he's nowhere near T2. He's still far from it, but he's setting up Zico here. We saw EOD Spartan Seb do this in the last tournament, and it was just fantastic with some defensive gameplay as you spiral into T3 and set up your eco to pump some tanks.
So, someone said that EOD's Atriox beat Mike's ship on this map. How did that play out?
Did they play that? Let me go back and look at my notes. Sorry. 1 second.
No problem. So we have an army of grunts and rangers pushing up now. Rock keeps taking that Expo to stop Almirante from taking it. Has an upgraded Expo of his own. Can now go Tech 2. He's just spent a bit of power on something else. He picks up another base on the left-hand side. So this is going to be 4 bases to 0. Or to 1. 4 bases to 2. Because Almirante has just picked up his Expo. Now Rock can go to 2. Jesus Christ.
That game number 1, that's exactly what EOD Spartan Seb did. He did a lot of defensive gameplay. He bought all of the bases. Mike was looking very similar here. He had about 9 to 10 Rangers. But EOD Spartan Seb went for fortifications, got some turrets up, got some shields up, and just continued to play defense, bouncing his Trox back and forth until he could get to T3. He let Mike hang on to those grunts and rangers until nearly 12 minutes.
Damn.
He was then in T3 to pump his own takes, and Mike took a couple of bad engagements where they traded beams, literally queued the beams at the exact same time. And we watched Mike go from 80 population down to nearly 35. And we watched Seb almost lose his leader and only lose about 15 population.
Yeah, I hope Rock has teleport here because he's running to his death with all of these rangers chasing him down. This is only a Tech 1 chosen at the moment as well. Rock only just getting into Tech 2. Should be upgrading it very shortly. He's pushing back into it. Oh my god, he's gone.
Oh, that's
the
what he
beam
wanted.
though in the choke point. He threw him away for the beam, but the extract is going to get Almirante safe and out of there. Gonna lose 2 rangers, but that is about it.
Yeah, that was a great play. He tried to set that up and knock it down, but it just didn't play out. Again, Shipmaster's so good with the teleports, so good with the extractions to be able to keep his units alive. And as we sit here and we round 4th point, that's just exactly what Almirante is waiting for to push on this spirit support.
This Expo is now upgraded for Rock. He has an Expo upgraded on the right hand side, and he also has the left side Expo. Only 20 population, but he does have turrets on all of the bases.
Yeah, fortifications and turrets, that seems like that's the play he's going for.
There's the
that
spirit
against
spot.
Mike. And this is the issue that Mike had. Yes, you do have 71 population. You just have no base damage. Plenty of counter units, but no base damage.
These turrets are starting to get upgraded for Rock as the arm is pushing onto it, but one already weak. 2 anti-infantry at the back. No shield though.
Yeah, Almirante's got to work on increasing this population. If not, he's got to hang on to this these units here.
Huge beam
Nice
at the
beam
back.
coming down the back.
Trying to kill the engineers, but they are going to escape. Going to split out of there. They only can kill 2 of those.
Yeah, and that's a fortification. Look at the health bars on those turrets. Those are massive. This is definitely going to do a lot of damage. And Sui out in the front.
No,
Great
gonna get
focus
picked
by
off.
Almirante.
Yeah, what does Rock do now? He can't build units. He's just going to all get shredded. He has 2 turrets, but Almi has engineers.
See how this plays out here. These turrets are definitely super annoying.
He's trying to go into Marauders, however, he does have a Vet 2 Hunter in the mix. Reaver now coming in for Almirante to help deal with some of these engineers.
Perfect timing on that, yeah. It's just the base damage issue.
Alright, he's got double Foundry coming up for Almirante. Triple Foundry for Almirante as he hits Tech 3. So he's going to swap completely out of the counter ball into Wraiths, and that's going to throw Rock off.
Yeah. Almi trying to contest these turrets. Only one more on the back, but he's got enough endies to keep his units alive. Rock doesn't look like he's done this enough. There's not enough repetition here.
Still has all the other bases, but we just don't have an army now right now.
Yeah, just no production and no power
shield.
either. I mean, all the nodes are taken back on by Almirante.
He can't fight this off. He's going to have to beam it and hope Almirante extracts out again.
That beam is probably still another 45 seconds out, so just cannot lose his lead in the meantime.
Wow, he just got shredded. His armor went off so quick there.
Yep.
There is one turret left on this base.
Saw Savior spamming in chat saying that Trox wins this matchup. Almirante is showing a decisive shipmaster here that's going to say otherwise.
Yeah, he's been on this base for a while. He's just denying turrets, denying turrets, denying turrets, and killing the army. He's not really done too much here, but this has allowed him to transition into Wraiths, and now they are rolling out his Tech 3 way ahead of Rock.
Right, and he still has, I mean, look at the eco. He can pump as many races he wants to right now. He does have to increase his population.
Yeah, I mean, he just got vehicle level 1 as well for the Wraiths. He's hardly lost a unit during all of this.
Rock needs another gen set down, but his bank is hurting even with all of the supply pads on the field.
Spirit support is back. The shield gen coming up out the back. Can't actually see the timer on that. 14 seconds, 12 seconds. That's going to come up, and the Marauders are going on the offensive. They're going to dodge the army.
Almirante's going to back on out a little bit, heal up a little bit here, drop another superior support, just increase his population, and continue pumping these Wraiths. Marauders on the forefront.
Not going to be able to fight the Wraiths, though. Army going to be going to the 4th base of Rockgeneration on the left. The army now has.
Yep, pop a couple Rangers in those garrisons. And be able to challenge this here. Shield gen or turret in the back, 30 seconds out. Should be able to do what he wants to do here. He's just got to worry about getting the shield on this expo so it doesn't get contested. Marauder's trying to make a backdoor play here, trying to pull Rock away, but I mean Almirante away, but I don't know if Almirante's going to fall for it.
They're going to go in cloak and get away. The Chosen's now here onto the expo. There is Wraiths here though. That Chosen's probably going to die. Still building the turret at the back. The Marauders are here, but they cannot fight the Wraiths.
Almirante going to pick the Foundry point of production.
Almirante is so rich right now. 1500 blue, 1500 power. He's on Wraiths, he's Tech 3. It is not looking good for Rock upgrading all of these turrets.
No, and that Chosen is dead once again. Masklo can come in down. Going to be able to pick that unit. No watchtower here. This turret's going to be completely useless. NG's still in the sky to keep everything out.
Beam.
Big beam here.
And just the extract out.
Look at that awareness from Almirante. A lot of multitasking and still enough time to be able to teleport out of that.
Yeah, Almirante playing on point. The Marauders at the back stripping his mini bases while this is going on. Probably going to deny the reinforcements level 2, but Rock is going to lose this expo.
Rock's got to get his sweet E-Rat off to be able to try to come back in this game because he's so far behind.
He's not Tech 3 yet. That is the problem right now.
Yep. And that was the difference between him and EOD. EOD had 4 gens down. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. Defense and bide your time. Turrets and shields. Shield juggles as you get into T3 and wipe with some tanks here.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like Almirante put on too much pressure on him, so he was forced to upgrade all of those turrets, and he just kept losing turret after turret after turret and upgrading it and upgrading it and losing it. Cost him so much power, put him so far behind on tech, and Almirante just didn't lose a single unit.
Yeah, still sitting. You look. I mean, look at his bank. He can upgrade his population anytime. Get Scorch. I'll get any vehicle upgrades that he wants. Rock desperately trying backdoor plays with the Marauder to break his conscience there, but Almirante is sitting forefront. 96 population versus 45. Rock's bank looks like he just finally queued up T3.
Finally did, and Almirante's going to pick up the third base that he just cleared out.
I mean, what do you do in this situation? Do you try to just play defense and try to catch up in population, or do you build a scarab, or I'm really confused on the play that Rock's going to try to opt in for here. Again, we watched him play against Spartan Seb. Very aggressive, very on point with his micro, but that was a different caliber player here. We saw Almirante beat Mike Beaston in a series, and we're now heading on into this one here. Rock's definitely got to step up his game here.
Yeah, I mean, when you say what can Rock do, right now, not a lot. Look at this army of Wraiths. He's got so many here. And the problem is playing against Shipmaster, even if Rock can get some sort of army up, it's just going to get displaced and he's going to lose his base anyway.
100%. But it looks like the rally is going to be over here to the expo off to the side, which I don't see any production buildings. I don't see a shield. Oh, there's the shield on the back end. But again, Almi now pushing his population to 120, spending his bank and filling it up.
Yeah, he's pushing up to the main base. There's no shield on the main base. It's pretty much Marauder versus Wraith right now, and Marauder come out clear victors.
Oh my god, there's no shield on the main?
And no anti-vehicle turrets either.
Oh my god. He's gonna get displaced right now too.
I mean, he doesn't need to displace him. It's 116 population to 68.
Yeah. But if he gets these engines is what's annoying. First he's gonna beam him. Teleport out of there.
Teleports onto the army. I don't think that was the play. Spirit support coming on in to try to... And there's the displace. Gonna displace him on the ridge off to the left. He's gonna have free reign here on a non-shielded base. Looks like Almi's gonna opt in to pick the turrets. Again, those are fortified turrets and they are upgraded. Yeah, he upgraded them all. They are actually putting a lot of work into these Wraiths, but Rock has to now come all the way back. He's now got some Wraiths of his own, but not really a lot to deal with what Almirante has. He has Scorch as well. Base is getting stripped, already almost down to half health. Yeah, this is where that sweet E-Rad would come in handy, but again, Rock is just broke, trying to catch up in population and pump some units. Doesn't have enough to be able to fight here. Classic beam is back on up for Trox. There is. You're going to extract out of it. That's level 2 as well.
Unit except one hunter.
Every time. That's what's going to happen every single time.
Right. The teleport's going to be right behind it. Yeah, Almirante just playing absolutely fantastic here. Rock's going to try to bounce back. He's going to go pick this third for Almirante. Almirante has to worry about his natural third off to the left here pretty soon. That bank is definitely helping out Rock and sorting up his economy. As Rock is sitting at 71 population out of 80. And Almirante is sitting at 84 out of 120.
Yeah, he can go max pop. He's got the Wraith advantage. He's got Reavers coming out now. I'll deal with some of these engineers. Rock, yeah, he's pretty broke. He can't get reinforcements. He's getting chosen tech free now, but he cannot get reinforcements, so his Wraith numbers are going to be a lot lower. And he doesn't have Scorch either. Just a matter of time before this game's over. You got a tech free chosen under a shield with 3 anti-vehicle turrets. That should hold.
Up until the shield pops, but let's see how this plays out. So we saw the displace burn. The extraction's back on the timer. Teleport should be back up. Beam should be nearly back up.
Yeah, Rock has used teleport as well, right?
Yep. It's a massive army here. He's gonna push back on in. Rock still doesn't have a shield on the main. His main is about half health there. Still has
unupgraded harvesters as well because he needs the power and his base got stripped. Now he's losing some unnecessary units. Actually, a split push by Almirante is going to actually catch him out on the ramp here.
This is what I was talking about. It's a different caliber player here. Teleported out.
They teleported 2 Wraiths out. And put the push up onto the main base. The main base is still on half health. No shield, no economy for Rock. And this looks like it is finally going to be game over.
118 population soaring on in here.
Displacement back as well, so this base is definitely going to die.
And this is where Mike needs to teach Rock the auto resign button.
Shield generator 40 seconds out. Almirante backing off.
gonna go pick that third, and he needs to rally in the rest of his units. He needs the Reavers there. They finally got there, but there's just too many Angies to do something productive. And it looks like he might be waiting for his beam to come back online. It might be a nice displaced beam as he cleans up the base, but he's for sure going to pick this third base off to the side.
I mean, he's got 11 Wraiths, 5 Engies, and 3, 4, 5 Reavers in this mix.
It's vehicle level 3 as well. That's four nodes to 1.
Third base goes down again. Almirante lets him get the shield upon the main.
I mean, for all these supply pads, I'm just so surprised that Rock is completely broke. And look at Almi's bake. He's loaded 5k almost in blue. 1500 in yellow. Got vehicle level 3, 120 population. The air upgrades are starting out to work in. Keep these Engies alive. He's got all the tools back online now. This has to be the push here.
I mean, Rock has no economy. Almi has 4k blue, 2k power, and Rock has no reinforcements. He's just going to keep pushing and battering and slowly whittling him down.
But it's got to be a productive push here. He's just giving Rock time. And again, Rock is broke, but he's got three bases and a lot of points of production here.
It's the anti-vehicle turrets that are killing him, to be honest. What's he got? He's got 1 gen, unupgraded, 2 gen. He's got 2 upgraded gens and 1 unupgraded gen, and he doesn't really have the power nodes either, so his power's really hurting. He desperately needs vehicle upgrades, reinforcements. I don't think he has Scorch yet.
No, but again, Almirante has to take this engagement correctly. He's got to be able to displace it at the perfect time. He's got to beam the rest of the units and scorch everything to be able to do the base damage he wants to do.
And Almirante is mad rich as he takes down the mini base. Damn. Alright, so Rock's just sitting under his shield for the time being, trying to pick up some more of these power nodes, but tactical gateway
in the back end there. He's gonna go home.
He knows
Rock's postured up on the side there. And the tactical gateway right out of there, go clean up that other base, force Rock to push out, and he's gonna push right back on in.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening now. Almirante making the play. Chosen not over there. Rock all units in all the way over there.
All uniting, everything. Look at all these gens here.
There is the beam. No extract this time though. Losing a lot of rifts.
Just might eat it. 107 population now. Just gonna eat it. Doesn't want to waste his powers until this army shows up.
Army is here. The base is losing health. A gen goes down. A lot of this is getting picked off though. They're about to be pretty similar in population. The spirit support comes down to bump that back up. Should have put some scorch on the ground under that. The displacement.
Oof.
All the way back to his expo. And this base is gone.
Did Rock see that that tactical gateway?
Nope, he did not. Now he does. Sees it now. He's going to go through it, I think. He's going to go push the third of Almirante, actually, while Almirante is all the way out to the right.
Rock finally getting a little aggressive here. He's going to push on up to this this T3 base here.
Yeah, this is the play he has to do. Almirante used all his leader points. Might have teleport. Yeah, he teleports back in. And the mass cloak on top as well. Rock cannot see this army. Invincibility gets used though. There's the mines down.
Dying breath.
Rock now has 100 population. Dying breath goes down. He's losing a lot of rifts. Chosen going to jump in the garrison. Rock at 85 versus 119. The problem is Rock cannot afford to repopulate. Almirante can.
And Rock really needed an E-Rad there. That was a perfect setting for an E-Rad to be able to come down when all of the shipmaster leader powers were burnt already. But he's not going to be able to as he's still hurting in his eco department. He's now dwindled down to 2 bases. It's a great play from Almirante. Baited him out all the way to the backside. Was expecting a main push. Tactical gateway to that third. And picked it, which had 2 extra gens on it. Another push here from Almirante. Absolutely no money. Not even $100 in either department for Rock.
Here we go, Almirante pushing up to the Expo now with everything he has. The more he attacks, the worse off Rock is, because Rock just keeps losing units that he cannot afford to rebuild, where Almirante can.
100%, and Almirante's got to realize this. He's got to know that his opponent is definitely hurting here. He's got to keep pushing on in. Rock trying to make a cheeky play to re-pick up the base off to the side for Almirante, and Almirante is going to try to clean up Rock's natural third as well. 117 population, 7K in the pocket. Rock sitting at 85, trying to claw his way back up, spending every $550 on wraiths here.
There we go, Almirante now back at the mini base behind Rock's base. Rock's sitting comfortably at his Expo right now. Re-picking up the third he had last on Almirante's side.
Leader power ready.
Yeah, he needs this eco really bad. I don't know what Almirante is waiting for. He's probably waiting for another tactical gateway kind of push, but he's been very, very, very delicate on these pushes.
Doesn't want to lose. He wants to prove to everyone how good he really is. Don't forget, he's beaten Rock in the last 2 series. After Rock, was it he 4-0'd him, I think?
It was 3 series.
For the last 3 series, then.
You know, Rock is desperately trying to get back in this game. He has absolutely no power. Trying to get some upgrades in the background there. Finally saving up some blue, but here's a little poke and prod from Almirante at the main base here.
Yeah, tactical gateway is back as well, but it's not worth going to the third. It's not even built.
He's just got to pop this shield and he can start doing the work that he wants to. Killed 1 Wraith, 114 population versus 95.
Finally, Rock gets Scorch Mortar. Holy crap. How does he survive this long?
Fortifications, shields, and turrets.
OP.
Bulwark is back on up. Almirante's gotta be careful. He can't let Rock get back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, Rock's held with what he has right. Almirante already has vehicle level 3 and Scorch for the last 10 minutes. Rock is only just getting vehicle level 1 right now. He only just got Scorch because of all of these anti-vehicle turrets he's been upgrading. And still managing to survive these engagements.
Air upgrade number 3 is finally kicking in. I just don't know what Almirante is scared of. You know you're floating 10,000 blue. You can hard switch into anything you wanted to. Or continue pumping these wraiths. You know your opponent's on the back end here. Maybe he thinks Rock has a bigger bank than he really does.
We actually got Bulwark going down on the third base of Rock, which has been upgraded because the Rift almost killed it, but now we got to push back up to the main base for Almirante.
A lot of Scorch going down. Mines are set.
The shield does drop pretty quickly to that Scorch.
That's what he wants. He wants to be able to pop that shield to be able to do the damage he wants. There's a nice beam coming in from Rock here. That's going to be a level 2 beam. We see a teleport. Teleports to the front side of the node there. 114 population still in the pocket. 2 race on defense for Rock Generation. And that might be a problem for Almirante. A nice tactical gateway does come down. It looks like it's on that third. Rock does see that, and he's got to start soaring back on home. He's got to make a decision on what he wants to save right here.
Our base is under attack.
Yeah, the Honor Guard picks off a mini base on the right hand side while all this is going on again as well. Tactical gateway onto the Expo of Rock has not been healed. 2 Wraiths are going to be able to take that down. It was upgraded as well, so that is going to be denied. Almirante now has a shield on the third base on Rock's side.
Rock's got out of position here. I think Rock thought he left all the way home.
Rock's chasing this down.
Yeah, other way he's going to get aggressive here. Almirante's going to back up under the shield. Rock's going to see how this feels to fight underneath the shield.
Here comes the beam, level 2. Teleports out of it.
He's now wasted Rock's teleport. Omni's still with the extraction in pocket and displacement. Gonna clean out that third finally. Rock building up his bank here, floating 4,500 finally.
Finally!
Yeah.
Almost let him get back into this game. There was a chance earlier where he could have just pushed and kept sacking his army into Rocks, and Rock wouldn't have been able to afford the actual build to rebuild his units. Exactly, and Almirante was sitting on 4k blue at the time. And now, look at this. Rock has 5k blue. He's back in this game. He might have lost a third, but he's not out. Now that he's getting these vehicle upgrades, vehicle level 3 is 60 seconds out, and that's where things really get interesting.
Yeah, because Aatrox's invulnerability powers are definitely going to help out. He's going to keep his army alive. Dying Breath invulnerability, along with the Bulwark, it's going to take great fights here. And this is why I hate Rift. I swear it's like such a good turtle map.
This shield does drop now.
Aatrox got out of position here. I don't know where he's going.
He's off on a mission. He's off on a trip here. He's getting shredded.
He's going to the grocery store. He was late.
We have teleport level 2 for Almirante, actually.
Rock finally has enough yellow to be able to afford the 120 population. Does have vehicle level 3. Fortifications are on up. These turrets doing a great job here. Cannot let the shield come up.
Displaced, but he uses invulnerability. Not going to be able to kill him. He should be able to get out of there. Good counter to that. The E-Rad at the back, but he just misses. He's going to extract half out of there, but he misses the E-Rad. That is unfortunate.
The other half. A great push here. Oh, he teleports right back on.
Wow, Almirante. The Bulwark goes down for Rock now as well. 71 population for Rock, 65 for Rock, 96 for Almirante. Here comes the spirit support. Rock is losing this engagement hard.
That shield is back on up though.
And that's where he's got to go, to this shield. He has no power. 57 versus 109.
What a great engagement. Both players dipping into their banks now. Almirante trying to keep the oppressive. He's now secured the side bases, trying to build on those in the background while trying to repop. Quadruple pumping erased in the background here. Back up to 108 population. A lot of NGs in the sky. I don't know if that's might be too many NGs in the sky. I might have to sack some of these. He's sitting on 8 NGs. I'm not the professional. You don't see me in this tournament, but I don't know if that's too much. Got some Locust for some base damage in the background here. Knows he's got to pop the shield, and that's the most annoying part.
You can never have enough NGs lethal.
The
NG bubbles are so good.
He's got 5 vetted ones and 4 unvetted.
Shield drops again. We did have a couple of locusts in for the range to be able to drop that.
He made that much difference. You finally lose some of those NGs. Lost 1 vetted NG there. 1 non-vetted. Rock's going to try to posture up to take that expansion again. Cloak goes down. It's going to deny that. Got a double shield on the other. Coking Gen in tow.
Structure upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Only guy going to be picking off a weak Riff on the right hand side. Small victories.
100 population versus 120.
Yeah.
Where shall I go?
Rock just desperately needs to get into 120 pop. And then he should hopefully be winning these engagements once he's full pop. At least with the powers he can use.
Yeah, exactly. If they're staggered correctly, he can.
Yeah, it's just Almirante using his leader power so well to get out of that stuff.
Almirante losing a couple of locusts here out of negligence of the micro. Got the vetted 2 Hunter in the garrison. That's going to be focused down. Trock's trying to poke and prod here. Going to lose his shield. He's a little bit of endangerment. He's going to bait the locust to do the damage to the shield, and that's what you don't want. Beam comes down. Don't know if teleport's back on up.
Ooh,
it is.
It's a lot. He teleports
right
onto the high ground.
Top.
A lot of red bar units there, but the NGs are going to be enough to heal that up. 87 popular. Hey, a beam, counter beam now. Was that dying breath as well? He teleports on top of Almirante. Did he know he was up there?
Here.
Oh, he gets displaced away. As the Scorch goes down on Almirante. Almirante losing a lot of units in the choke point there to that Scorch. Has to...
Oh my god.
What?
Now that's the play Almirante needed. He split the army, he slaughtered the rest of it. Rock is in no position with the shield down to be able to repop. That's exactly what Almirante was waiting for. But that just took way too long. He had multiple opportunities to close that game out. Too much of a safeguard to try and play. But he's going to end up taking that game there.
And Almirante is going to take game number 1.
Now moving on to Mirage. Mix things up a little bit more. Oh, thank God.
A smaller map, more aggressive map. Probably won't go 30 minutes map.
Who knows? I don't know. It depends on the picks here. Mirage is going to be the second game. Map number 2. Jump over to Bedrock, and then Ashes, then Frontier. Liam, in your settings, you can make it email confirmed only, so they can't do it.
Email confirmed only?
Yeah, so Twitch accounts can only type in or follow if they have confirmed emails.
You know where that is?
I don't know. It's in the settings, though. Again, ladies and gentlemen, these are going to be no repeats and just no Vortas. We're getting no leader bans. These are now set maps. I've recited them already. No time limit on the games here. These are the big boys playing now. We saw Hippie knock out Mike, Almirante, and Rock. We're now going at it in the semifinals here. Waiting for game number 2 to kick off. Somebody keeps backing on out over and over. I don't know if Almirante is just sitting there watching the replay and then he's going to start the game. I think he did.
Oh boy.
David, do you see it's coming?
Oh, we're going to be getting a cut mirror going down.
Finally,
Mirage.
some spicy gameplay. Nice long defensive. Game number 1 is going to switch up here in game number 2. There's not a lot of passive gameplay in UNSC matchups, especially Cutter versus Cutter.
Can we get some call life in the chat?
Yep. Spam those down there below. We're going to see this go down. Who has the better Cutter here?
Jackrabbit opener for Almirante.
Same for Rock Generation, double supply pad. I'm curious to see where these rabbits are going to be pathed, though. So a lot of this is going to add up here, especially in the Cutter mirror.
It's going to be interesting. We saw the cut mirror between Rock and Hippie, and Rock did come out on top. And Hippie has that micro with the mouse and keyboard cutter as well, the sniper micro, but he lost out hard to Rock.
That's insane. And we watched Hippie actually beat Mike with Cutter versus Trox here on Mirage. Let's check out how this UNSC matchup goes down. Top middle is going to be red. That's going to be Almirante, who's trying to acquire some of the yellow here. He's going to overextend with his rabbit to try to steal a mini. Rock is right there. Let's see if he gets away with it. Rock's not looking. Oh, and Almirante's going to nab it.
Trade it.
Rock's,
Yeah, they're going to trade.
Gen 3rd for Rock Generation. Let's take a look back at home. This is going to be Gen 4th for Almirante. He is getting a little bit more of a power income, so let's see how that plays out there.
Yeah, Almirante actually taking the big power bundle in the middle as well before Rock. So he's going to grab all of that to himself. That is 150 power. He stole a bit from Rock as well, but he's going to lose on his side.
Yeah, he's going to lose all of that power on his side, so... basically going to even out there in power production, but again, Almirante is Gen 4th, now upgrading that gen. There's Rock when Gen 30, he's upgrading his gen as well, about 10 seconds out, so not too far behind. Double minis taken top middle by Almirante
Constructed. Supply pad
postured up to take his side mini, his farthest mini from him.
Our base
He
is
cancels the
under
double mini.
He cancels it to pick up the single on his side, so it's going to be 2 singles each. Now he picks up the double mini, so he's going to have the mini advantage.
Got another Jackrabbit queued off to the top mini, the stolen mini there. So this might not be the play that Brock is expecting, because he does have Hellbringers queued up on the stolen mini here. But it looks like Almirante is going to opt in for rabbits.
It's interesting. Rock is going to be building barracks though, so we are going to be seeing the snipers come out. Actually a double barrack, so we're seeing Flamer Sniper harassing the double mini. Very aggressive.
And all needs a lot of time to get these Jackrabbits online here. Again, he's not Cansado, he is Cutter, but he's opting in for a Jackrabbits fan.
supply pad constructed.
That top middle mini is going to be deemed as useless. No supply pads, come down just a point of production as he tries to get these rabbits out.
Got the barracks coming up. It was denied earlier, but we do have support drone now coming out for Almirante.
24 population versus 45. Rock sitting here, bowling, trying to do as much pre-damage here as possible. Rallying every single unit that he can in. Almirante now up to 5 Jackrabbits. He's got to hang on to these, cannot lose one. Sniper caught out of position there.
Yeah, sniper caught out of position. That's going to get picked off, hopefully. But he is wiggling out of it. The rabbits can't hit him. They're wasting a lot of shots. The barracks is now up. If he can take down the snipers with the jackrabbits and then build some flamers, he should be able to do really well against Rock here. But a lot of jackrabbits are now coming in. Obviously, no grenade throw for Rock.
Not yet. Flamers coming on out to help deal with this oppression. Losing a lot of rabbits here. He's got to keep those alive. Those are very valuable here.
Very valuable indeed against these snipers. There is still one sniper in the mix. There's a sniper in the garrison as well, shooting all of the flamers as they come out. Almirante doing a good job at wiggling his rabbits around. Back at home, building more rabbits as well to mull into the mix. We got 39 population for Almirante versus 54 for Rock.
And look how big of a difference those snipers make. They're basically half healthing a lot of these units as they come on out. Sniper hops out of the garrison for some reason.
Yeah, he's going to lose another sniper there.
And these flamers are making such a big difference. They were being stalled off by these snipers there, but majority of them are going to be lost. The last one is in the garrison. Rabbits doing their job, healing up on the back end, and these meat shields doing the job. These flamers, they definitely a plus here in this matchup.
Yeah, so Rock, knowing that he was losing the fight because of the rabbits, has swapped into a Spartan. The Spartan's almost upgraded, 5 seconds out. He's about to hit the middle, but Almirante is winning this engagement.
Okay, let's see who's saving up for ODST here, because they're both around the corner. Almirante a little ahead in points here. This is a potential nice slam.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
Nice splits from Almirante.
Gonna get in the garrison with the sniper. The sniper is vet 1.
That's a leader and a sniper there. It's going to give Almirante some time to double back and clean up his side of the map. Brock probably has to do the same pretty soon. 51 population versus 42. Almirante starting to float a little bit. It looks like he upgraded another pad at home to be able to afford this next engagement, which is going to be the ODST drop.
Yeah, they both upgraded the pads, but Almirante was well behind Rock on that. Rock trying to boost his leader points, and so is Almirante to get the ODST. And they're both right next to each other on the point as well. Here's the push up to the main. Doesn't want it to fight the army then. He might strip a gen with it.
And he's got to be careful. He cannot lose this population. The turret's coming up, and the Spartan's coming back on home, and he also has the ODST in pocket. Doesn't want to get caught in a choke point.
Takes down the turret, putting some damage in on the power extractor as well. Rock trying to chase him, but Almirante is too fast. There is the ODST for both players. Second gen coming up for Rock. Almirante might be doing the same. Unless he's holding on to the blue for the ODST. Looks like he is.
Yeah, he should have definitely burnt it there on that side mini. I think he had enough time to be able to micro, drop some ODST mines, and run away.
Going to clean out the single mini on the left, so Almirante will have the mini base advantage in this game. More jackrabbits coming out.
75 population versus 39.
Yeah, both players
the only downside,
now backed off to pick up their power nodes.
Yeah, the only downside is, like you said earlier, Rock Generation setting down that second generator. So if Rock gets into tech, maybe get some counter units or some hornets online, it's definitely going to be an issue for Almirante, as he's majority of his population is going to be rabbits.
Well,
That's
right
11
now,
rabbits.
rabbit flamer. 11 rabbits, 11 flamers.
None of that does anything to air.
Kills everything Rock has her. Currently, at this moment in time.
Right. He just has to take these engagements correctly. He knows that ODST is still in the pocket. Can't be bulking up too much.
Mini base complete.
He
One
can
sniper
counter ODST. I'm just excited to see how this next engagement. Second gen finally coming down for Almirante. 8 seconds out. Has pushed up. He said he does have the mini lead here.
Okay, Rock upgraded all of his harvesters, including the ones on the minis, and that mini base is about to get taken down. He's going to try and sneak an expert on the left-hand side. It's just 78 population versus 33, pretty similar on economy.
Both floating for enough for the ODST.
Nobody dropping it though. Rock has enough, Almirante does not. Here he comes.
Fight here.
The mines are going to go down in the Spartan Slam on top. There you go. Everything is stunned. All of this is going to die. The mines are going to clean up. Boom. Gone. Just like that, Almirante loses 30 population. There's the counter ODST on top. The jackrabbits are here. Rock is stuck and put himself in a hole, in a corner. The archer missile! Not the best connection. The rabbits did manage to get out of it just in time. And now, 78 population versus 23. Rock might lose everything.
Questionable play on the rabbits, but it looks like it's going to turn out here.
Definitely. That one's
Rock
fine.
round
Gonna back off from that. They clean out the ODSTs. The rabbits are gonna back away. Has not scouted the Expo.
Supply
What did
pad
he spend his yellow on? He
Who?
was nearly at. Oh, okay. Rock isn't. It didn't show the tech upgrade for me.
Yeah, Rock's
Now
Tech
he's in
2,
tech.
picking up a third base as well. Got a garage coming out on the Expo.
attack.
Almirante cleans out another mini base, so Rock has no minis now. Scouts the Expo. That's kind of going to dupe Almirante. He's going to think that's his only base that he's trying to pick up. But he has scouted the other one as well. Scouted both of them now.
Yeah, that's an immediate barrage coming down for both. So let's see how Almirante tries to transition here as he's 5 seconds out from T2. Pure map control. The map is very red. Got 2 nodes. It looks like he's in a posture up to take Rock's other. It's 2. Where's the third one?
Yeah, 2, yeah. I corrected myself. I thought he had his own node. I only saw the one on Rock's side. Spartan's coming over. Vet 1 to this Expo. Spartan Laser has been researched. Almirante desperately wants to deny this base. It's been upgraded. There is hogs on the way out.
ODST timer should be almost back up here, but it's going to cut it close.
He's auto-cancelling. He's doing a lot of damage to this base right now. There's the archer missiles onto the Expo as well. That's going to fall. The hogs are going to be denied. That's going to buy Almirante a lot of time now. He's still got barracks up though. That's his only production right now, a single barracks.
And he's got more supply pads set down at home. No Nightingales set up. His Spartan, his respective Spartan is 30 seconds out. But no Gales. Only a barracks and rabbits.
Our base is under attack.
And Rock cannot catch these rabbits. Huge amount of mobility. Got 3 hogs queued up on a garage.
Rock's got to make a massive play with this big drop. I feel like I'm watching Almirante troll one of his like
The enemy has
Mexicans that he trains, where he goes like scouts only.
Playing deadly serious against one of the other top players in the world.
Our base is under attack.
In the world.
Abusing him right now.
Constructed.
Hogs are here. Spartan is going to escape with a little bit of shield. There's
That's
the
what we
OST. Again. It didn't work out well for Rock last time. There's the slam on top. Going to catch even more of these rabbits. That's going to level up the population. But Rock does have the bigger Tech 2 army right now. Hijack has been researched for Almirante. Spartan. Spartan is weak. Lost its shield. Going to have to back off. Grenade throw for Almirante now as well.
Insane fight. I don't know what is going on. I don't know how Almirante's sitting here holding.
Big ODST drop.
come down.
Does not catch the Spartan though. That's what he really wanted.
Archer missiles back up for Rock Generation.
He's going to lure into the garrison again. Yeah, he's going to lure into the garrison again. That would be a nice archer missiles across that, but he's not using it. ODST man's going down. There it is. Would have been better. Really. Almirante actually walks into it there. The Spartan's weak. Vet 1 Spartan. Is he going to jump off the edge? He's going to jump. He's going to jump.
God.
He's going to get focused down though with this Almirante Spartan jumps into the garrison. He escapes with the littlest, tiniest bit of life. I saw him shoot. I saw him shoot. Didn't kill him.
No.
Missed accuracy OP. He missed.
Wow, look how red the map is. Look how broke Rock is.
Rock can go. Yeah, he can
yellow.
go take 3 if he wants to. He's got nothing to spend the power on.
3 minutes.
He's got no buildings. Like he lost all the mini bases. Finding it hard to actually produce right now.
Yeah, he's got the hogs overextended here, trying to draw
Big
some
drop.
attention.
Big drop for both players, just coming in right on point.
Yep, both players trying to save for it. It's gonna be another big engagement. I don't know. Rock's hogs are looking okay.
Almirante
Wow,
opts in for the
that's not
close
gonna be a
air
big
support
drop.
instead. Which, why not? He has the army already. He wants the turrets gone. He wants to strip the base, the only base of Rockgen. He knows he has no minis.
Look at that black bar Spartan. Literally not one sliver of red in there.
He's basically dead. He's a dead man walking right now. No watchtower spam from Rock. What is this?
I don't know.
2017.
Saving up for his big drop.
There's the big drop. The Spartan can steal one though. Can steal a tank. He's gonna put.
Almirante's
Oh! He puts his own Spartan in the tank as Almirante goes to jack it and completely misses. Wow.
That was. And
That's how you
instant.
save.
If you've never
Yeah.
done a friendly take like that, it's instant.
He jumped in as Almirante's Spartan was in
Jumping
the air.
Yep, that
Wow.
was amazing.
I mean, it was a good play, but done by his bases stripped.
Almirante's already on. Look at his next point. He just dropped that, and he's already on to his big drop as well.
Yeah. Game is over. Rock's gonna have to reverse
Rock
streak.
has 123 blue, and it's not moving.
Leader power ready.
Wipes the army, but damn.
And what a massive play to be able to go spirit support, whatever the ultimate's called, over
Close
the
air
big drop
support.
there. Close air support.
Supply pad constructed.
He knew he had the
43.
map. He knew he had the army. He knew Rock didn't have the economy. It was
Why
the
is
play.
Rock floating so much yellow? I'm so confused.
Base is under
Because he can't spend fuck all. He's got no minis for the whole game. No pads to upgrade. No production. He's needed to produce units rather than upgrade them because he's been working off a single garage right now. Still not going tech free though. He has to re-upgrade all of these pads. The Spartan's going back to the main base. No turrets left because he has no blue.
complete.
Game's over. It's just a matter of time before it gets closed out. There's the ODST drop onto the base. Going to strip even more pads.
Supply pad upgrade.
This
Yeah,
is
that's what
looking
he's
brutal.
desperate in these. Rock will just not resign. He thinks he can still hang in there. He already burnt his big drop. The only thing he's left with is his own ODST. He has a Spartan in the tank. That's going to be Vet too, but he's losing a gen here.
Supply pad upgrade complete. Our base is under attack.
ODST drop from Rock now.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
Good Spartan slam from Almirante there. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Didn't get the gen.
Messed up his Y ability.
I don't know if this is lag or what, but he is not finishing off these black barn items here.
That's 2 experts on the way.
I'm under attack from enemy infantry.
He's finally upgraded all the pads at home. He's got to get some on these minis here,
Attack.
and he's just got to outpump his opponent here. They keep pushing aspect and making him burn his leader powers at home when he needs the blue so desperately is probably the move. Rock trying to lay down as many supply pads as possible, trying to hang on to this
Supply pad upgrade.
to these units as much as possible.
Mini base complete. Our base is under attack.
Probably point set top mid for both players. Probably gonna see some action go down there. Nodes have been held for all around from quite some time since you had a hard switch to Marines out of Jackrabbits.
This Vet 1 sniper from the start of the game is still alive.
Where is it?
On the right side, defending the mini. Look at his health. He's had that for the full game.
I'm telling you, I don't know if it's lag or the black bar, but everything is black bar.
Nothing wants to
He'll
die.
not die.
Our base is under attack.
ODSG trying to make a play off to the expansion up to the side, but that's going to be denied. 52 population, floating a lot. Looks like the big drop's going to be popped here out of Almirante. Has just enough room for it. Soaring on back up onto Rock's main here. Again, really weak main. Black bar generator. We're going to see a big play here. Almirante taking a gander. Odious, I mean, he's going to Archer missile to the side there. Heel's going to be popped. Rock realizes that his base is weak. Grab one heavy supply pad.
Oh, they disrespect. Almirante drops his heel on Rock's base. That's got to be painful. You hate to see it, folks.
Supply pad constructed.
And he's giving Rock some more time as he walks away. Got to save up a little more blue to be able to set down anything. He's upgrading his side base again, setting down some more supply pads, posturing up his eco to be able to do something big. Grabbed a double mini in the center, knocked out the side base, and Rock will just not quit when he's so behind.
Complete.
I'm under fire from enemy vehicles. Marines.
God damn, that tank does a lot of damage.
Careful.
The Spartan's still alive. ODST is coming down. Gonna be stunning it. Mine's going down, then the slam. Jumps out.
Ooh.
The place. The Archer missile going down. And the ODST.
Generator up.
It's just too late. He played that engagement well, but it's just too late.
Under attack.
Cool stairs support back online for
That's it.
Almirante.
This is it. Game is over. It's been over for a while. Just refuses to resign. Gonna be seeing it on the corner. 4 watchtowers on the base.
Probably see the big drop right behind it here. Trying to keep the Spartan alive. It's still being chased by ODST.
Leader point earned. Our base is under attack.
And he's straight main in this here. Big drop right on the front. Rock should almost have his big drop in ODST. Oh, he already wasted his ODST. His respective big drop coming down. He's gonna lose his only base there. That took 20 minutes for a 10-minute loss. That's gonna be GG's. Move on to game number 3 here. It's gonna be Bedrock. Saw Rock play really well against the OD Spartan Seb with his Decimus.
And Almirante now 2-0 up, and both those games went pretty similar. It looked like it was in Almirante's favour for most of the game was going to end, but then it just never ended. Alright, Rock is locked in. He has to win this game, or he is out of the tournament. Gets nothing for participating. We don't give out participation medals here.
Unless you get second place, you get $200. Again, these players are playing for $1,000, 200 second place, 800 to first. All brought to you by the man, the myth, the legend, Edge himself. Partaking the best players in the game. Rock now down 0-2. Again, no repeats, no Vortis. No timers. Just the best of 5. No bans. And Rock, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm watching a different player every time I see him go up against Almirante. I mean, you see him play so well against other players. It's just every time they match up, he just plays so differently.
Almirante has his number.
He does. Rockgeneration utilized Decimus one more time, going down on Bedrock. And Almirante opting in for his trusty Arbiter. Again, another fantastic pick. We saw him utilize Shipmaster on Rift, and now it's going to be Arbiter on Bedrock.
Elites is the theme in every series in this tournament.
Yep. I think Rock's got to get really aggressive here. Got to get some choppers on the field. Got to deny the map control that Almirante's desperately going to want to take.
That's it. That's what we haven't seen against Almirante. We don't see aggressive Rock. He plays more passively and just like loses the game slowly. Very
weird decisions. It's not the same Rock that just goes in with the plan and executes it very well. We see him second guess a lot of things, and hopefully he can pick it up here.
Triple Harvester upgrade opener for Rock. Got the chopper that came out. Going to be collecting his own power before he goes and harasses.
Triple supply pack coming out of Almirante. Gen 4th build, now posturing to pick up his minis. Doesn't notice any aggression yet. Almirante trying to make a play by setting a grunt off to the side, but that's the first mini that Rock is actually going to pick up here. He's got a sensor tower for the back one that Almirante is going to try to snag as well, but he should be perfectly fine.
Yeah, he picks up the mini base on his side as well, Almirante, but Rock going to be picking up all of this.
And look at this. Look at Rockgeneration overextending and taking the yellow here. Almirante being negligent, not picking up any of his yellow in the front half there. Doesn't have an upgraded gen. He was accounting for gathering all that yellow there, but Rock's going to snag it. It's going to put him back here as he was supposed to research his cloak here as he just queued it up now. But he's going to be a little behind a little bit.
No, he hasn't queued up the cloak. He's only just upgrading his first power extractor. He's got a second one going down, but he's picked up no power. Rock's about to get all of it. Literally all of it.
Super greedy and didn't expect Rock to come on over and take a peek. Thought he was going to get away with everything here.
I think he backed too much on the mini steal. Lost out on all of that power.
Yep, thought he could get sneaky, and I don't know if that was a bad decision, but like I said, we are watching the best players duke it out here, and I love to see when players capitalize on the mistakes of their opponents.
We are taking on an enemy vehicle.
Maybe Almirante is just faltering. He's been playing all day. Rock's
He's
times
been
are
winning
sharp.
all day.
We might see the reverse sweep, possibly. It's on the cards.
Almirante is in recover a little bit there. Again, the cloak hasn't been researched yet. He's going to upgrade that second generator. Still spamming these grunts. Let's see if Rock can pick it up here. Finally rallying in these choppers. He's got shrapnel rounds 5 seconds out.
Yeah, he's playing for the cloak.
Next to power there, yeah.
He's playing for the cloak, but Almirante didn't go for it. He might just go into tech 2.
And he's still very far away from it, and he's got to keep these numbers up. And these choppers are doing a great job challenging already at the first node.
Vortex coming down. They catch 3 of them.
Yeah. Great challenge.
It's a good Vortex. There's the mines. Going to get out with that, but that's going to buff these units and help them heal as well. More choppers on the way.
That's the only conduit that Almi's going to have for quite some time, and these are a lot of choppers that are going to start rallying in. I don't know if that was the best conduit.
Help keep his units alive. Killed one chopper, pushed off the rest. There's the rams on the grunts now, but these grunts really can't fight these choppers.
Yeah, Rock has to take advantage of it. This is a lead right here. You have the counter units. He already burned what RB is known for, and that's going to be the conduit. Just got to have some nice micro, pick these units.
Boom! The ram hits 4 grunts. Population versus 31. The siphon goes down on the choppers. Yep. He's going to destroy all of these grunts.
This is the EOD game that we watched right here. This is the Rock that we want to see. Aggressive.
The aggressive Rock.
Face, knowing your leader power timings and not running into mines.
Yeah, the mine's going to get taken down. You say not running into mines, he ran into one.
I know.
Almirante now getting tech 2. We got second gen coming up for Rock Generation. Grunts now coming out for him. Pushing up to the expert to finish off the main base to finish off the rest of the grunts. In the choke point with the rams as well. Doing a lot of damage there.
Yeah, doing a lot of pre-damage. Even if these units come back on out, Almirante's got to buy himself some time. That conduit is no bueno until the leader wheel starts to fill on up. Stasis mine's back on up. He might challenge a little bit. Let's take a look back at Rock. Got a second gen, upgrading that. Still far away from T2. He's got to utilize this time to be able to take the map control.
Yeah, choppers don't have a lot of base damage though, and he's got no grunts to take these nodes. Almirante building the hunters. The hunters are coming out.
And those will hold on the harassment here.
Their troops are attacking me.
Hunter getting rammed down. Stutter rammed, in fact. These choppers do not do a lot of damage to hunters. Holy shit.
Even upgraded. Not worth. So you went Vortex and Siphon and no Fury. Or not Fury, yeah, Boundless. Is it Fury?
What? No. Yeah, I mean he has Fury, but why would you get Fury? You mean Killing Frenzy?
Killing Frenzy, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Could tell you when they play Call of Duty now.
Yeah, dude. I'm so out of it.
There's the Vortex going to catch
down.
2 hunters there. Going to be huge, but the mine's going down on the chop. Actually doing not a lot of damage to those hunters. There's the rams going in. He's going to pick off the rest of them.
This is actually not too expensive for Almirante. As long as he keeps the grunt numbers up.
Yeah, the grunts are taking nodes right now. Rock has the expo coming up. Still not tech 2 though.
This is the aggressive Rock we want to see. This is perfect. Rangers are starting to rally in. They're going to fight the choppers here. Almirante is finally going to lose this mini, hopefully.
Eventually. He did sack the pad on it in anticipation.
Rock sees the Rangers and perfect micro here. He's going to come pick it.
Getting a lot of value out of these choppers, but the hunters should clean up now. The mini base finally falls.
We're in combat with their
Seen 54 population versus 19.
He wants to try and pick this up with the chopper he has, but Almirante does swoop it.
Almirante finally cleaning up his side of the map. Picked up a lot of those choppers. Those were very oppressive in the beginning now. Now the game really starts at 7 minutes here. See how Rock tries to bounce back as he gets into T2.
64 population for Almirante versus 31 and a tech 2 for Almirante.
This is the scary part. This is those grunts. They act as fodder, and as soon as that conduit arrays, those counter units will do their job and clean up anything in front of it. And those grunts will act as fodder.
Okay, pushing out for Almirante. Rock has the expert. He has tech 2. Got Foundry coming up. Double raid cap. He's going to start his ranger spam. Almirante only has 1 ranger right now. A lot of grunts.
leader power ready.
Almirante just going to soar top middle, take advantage of this, all of this map control. Going to take all the nodes. Knows that Rock didn't even take his first node. Got away with that second one. Rock's got a double racks. He's trying to double pump these and switch into some Rangers spam here. We do know that Stasis Mine is on point for Almirante. 4th point was just queued up for him.
He's pushing the bend now.
Yeah, he's gonna be a main push here. Don't know if he has enough Rangers to be able to fight.
I mean, he's got grunts, and that's all you need with Arbiter. As soon as that conduit of rage goes down, grunts will destroy everything. More Rangers coming in now, but they are getting caught out by Rock. Rock does have the numbers in the middle with his Rangers. The generator being focused down as well by these units.
No procs of anything yet. Surprised.
A lot of Rangers getting caught out in the middle.
There it is.
There it is. There's the mine. The Vortex is going to be going down. Needs to kill those mines. All of his units are in stasis right now. Vortex doing a lot of damage though. 60 population versus 63. And then beam on top as well. Arby has no leader powers to avoid this. That's going to kill a lot. That's going to kill so much there. Almirante losing a lot. Half his population disappeared. Down to 32. Rock on 55.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the rebound we want to see.
Has to push now.
Perfect leader powered execution there to be able to counter the conduit there. stun the units that were buffed, corralled them into a nice ball, and finished it off with a beam. Got him into the red zone, executed in the green.
We have an Enforcer drop down on the mini base next to Rock's main. Rock's main has no turrets on it. I'm surprised Almirante did not drop it on those generators. Because that could have been devastating for Rock. He has nothing over here to defend. Just going to clear out the minis by the looks of things while Rock pushes his Expo. Boundless Siphon comes in for Rock now.
Yeah, and that's going to heal up all of these units that are just sitting there poking at the expansion here. Rangers fighting Marauders. Looks like they're going to win that fight. Marauder is stuck. 3 gens up for Almirante. And again, he's just floating a lot of blue here. I don't know what he's expecting to build. Got Foundry up.
Another mini base goes down. The Arbiter's out.
Arby is angry.
He's enraged.
He is fighting Boundless Siphon units here, so not doing the damage he normally does. Stasis Mine back on up. Almirante making a lot of noise behind Rock, forced him to split off some precious units there.
The Enforcers have been pushed off the back mini base. The Marauders are going to chase them down. Rock's running all the way across to the right with his Rangers while the Arbiter's chasing him down. He's got his Expo upgraded. Couldn't deny the Expo of Almirante, which is now being upgraded for him. And we do have a shield gen coming up for Almirante on his main base as well.
79 population versus 50, and Rock is sitting in a great spot here. Finally getting in his pocket, finally getting his groove, nice and comfy with Desi.
Harvester constructed. Harvester constructed. We have been engaged by ground.
Almirante now needs time because he is on the back foot, completely broke. He's got to upgrade everything that he has. He's still trying to pump some counter units to take a fight. Let's see how this pans out. Are we soaring on in?
Yeah, he's going to kill that Hunter in one swipe. Going to kill a lot of units here, actually. There's no Warlord to contest him. He's on his way out. 15 seconds. Vortex misses. Arbiter is going to get out of there. He's going to try and chase it. He finally catches him, but the army is not chasing.
Oh, RB still wants some.
Desi drop is just around the corner as well.
Yeah, Rockgen's trying to save up for it, but he does have to increase that population. That's been his biggest issue. He decides to upgrade the leader. Gotta take advantage of his lead and get some more population on out.
Rock is finally going to be clearing out the minis that Almirante stole a while back with those Marauders that he left on whole ground.
Rock's got a ton of Foundries down. Nowhere near T3. Curious to see if he's just going to spam Marauders to keep him busy for now.
The enemy has captured our power node.
Battle for the nodes, back and forth. Almirante back up to 79 population. Cannot lose any single units here. He needs everything that he has. Trying to make it a backdoor play with an Enforcer. Rock's on top of it. He's going to try to stop that. Rock's going to go ahead and buy Almirante's third here. Almirante's going to catch it in the act. Still hanging on to his counter units back at home. Doesn't want to overextend. And here comes Rock, soaring up the center here. Ready for a fight. Got the Desi drop in pocket. Not fully saved up for it.
War Council constructed.
Almirante going to be running under his shield.
Turret complete. Curse these enemy vehicles. Our base is under
Wow, that is a lot of Rangers. There's 9 Rangers, 7 Marauders, and a couple of Grunts.
We're being harassed by enemy vehicles.
Rangers opting in for base damage here. Marauders are pushing on up. Small engagement here, 78 versus 79. Some red bar units coming out of Almirante because in proc Conduit. That's still Conduit 1. Haven't seen Conduit 2 kicked in yet, so
Gets pulled in.
Plasma Bolt.
There's the stasis though. Splits the army.
Yep. Type can come down and try to save some of those units.
He's going to clean up the half the army here, but that's going to allow him. It's going to allow him to drop the Decimus drop in very shortly. He has the economy for it. Beam now coming down. Plasma ball on the army as well. Almirante getting wiped now. 48 population to 58. The leader's going to die as well, and the Desi drop to finish the game.
Wow. Right in pocket right here.
Vet 1 Warlord as well. Great engagement for Rock. Just what he needed to get back in this
100%.
series.
Nothing you can do. You can't hide underneath that shield either. That Warlord's going to pull your units right on out and make you fight. Now it's the infinite shield struggle. Warlord already burned his Y ability. Auto Ranger still in pocket here. Everything healing up due to Boundless Siphon just randomly attacking the base. Tanks in the background here. Almirante sitting at 57 versus 74 population. Take a look back at Rock. Rock still nowhere near T3. Still pumping Marauders. Triple pumping, in fact. Forced to drop behind Rock's base here. Almirante trying to make another play. Shield is finally popped up front. He's got 3 Wraiths here. RB back in the fight. He's going to pop his conduit and try to fight that Vet 1 Warlord. And Rock's actually going to back on out a little bit here.
Yeah, Rock needs a shield on his main base as well. The Enforcers are sweeping around his mini bases again. There is an unupgraded Fair generator on that mini base as well. That's going to be costly.
Yeah. And his whole entire leader wheel was burned as well. Vortex and Beamer are still back on the timer here. Rock's doing a great job wiggling everything.
The Warlord's really weak. He's going to be running into the Wraiths. He's going to try and get a good slam. He does get a good slam there. Really good slam, in fact.
Mines are back on up.
Warlord is going to fall to the Arbiter.
Well, this one has its Y ability up. And it's going to pull that Wraith. That's an expensive unit there. Almirante cannot keep losing these units. He doesn't have the slots to be able to do that. To be able to afford all of that.
Vortex catches 2 Wraiths on the ledge there. He's losing a lot of these units. Yeah, he's wiggling around. There it is. Shreds the Wraiths.
Pulls another one in. RB's shields are low. There's nothing he can do. Marauders now acting as fodder up front, causing slows as well. 57 population versus 71. Rock looking in a great position. Just needs to get his way to T3, which is 10 seconds out. Postured up with the Foundries already. He should cancel some of these Marauders and probably replace them since he has such a good footing.
Marauder, ready to engage.
Yeah, Almirante has the Wraiths number so far, but as you saw, they're losing a lot to this Warlord and Decimus. But now Rock gets tech free. Those Wraiths come online. They're a lot stronger than Arbiters. Almirante's going to have to make some insane plays to be able to pull this game out of the bag.
Curse these enemy vehicles.
Mini base almost falls. It is Black Bar. Got to take that down before he loses the rest of his units. Got Enforcers here. Both players now going to be picking up their third base. More Wraiths coming out for Almirante. No reinforcements yet for either player.
Yeah, Almirante finally picking up his third base here. He's got to set up Zico here. Rockgen still sitting at 75 population. But a lot of that's still going to be Marauders, and they are going to lose to Wraiths. Almirante just keeps pushing on up, and he keeps getting choked out by these Warlords here. He can't keep throwing these Wraiths like this. They're too expensive. And again, he doesn't have the eco, the slots to be able to do this.
Y ability is back for Decimus as well. He's going to pull another Wraith in.
Almirante trying to split his units off here. And Rock's leader wheel is back online here, and we're going to see him posture up with the 76 population to be able to do some damage. Still waiting on him to increase that population. Reinforcements now 20 seconds on out. He's got a couple Marauders on the back end to try to deal with these overextended minis stolen by Almirante. And Almirante is getting pushed here on the main. Vortex, Beam,
Has no Scorch.
Siphon.
Leave it player.
Everything
By the looks
back
of things,
behind.
has no Scorch.
Behind their vehicles. Harvester control.
Got Marauder on the third base of Almirante as well, but Almir's just losing so many Wraiths. 90 population versus 67. Stasis going down on the... Oh, tried getting the 2 leaders, only got the Decimus.
He's going to pull. Oh, God.
Rock cleared out the minis on his side. He has not picked them up yet. He has 3 Marauder on whole ground over there. Oh, the slam, the stun with the Warlord and the Vortex on top. 2 Wraiths actually sat on top of each other.
We need some intense micro here, some nice stuns. Plasma Volt.
Good Plasma Ball, good Y ability as well.
Base is
Might lose his leader here.
Got another one in pocket. It's already back online.
Another one to drop right back in. That's what's so good about Decimus.
Oh my god.
Being behind him as well, and the Decimus is going to escape. Probably going to self-heal while he walks away as well. Why not? Arbiter, however, almost dies. The mines go down. Y ability goes down.
It's great micro coming out of Almi, but it's just too little too late. Look at his bank. It's just broken. Oh no, that's Rock that's broken.
That's Raw that's broken. He
Holy cow.
does have the higher population though, and he's about to have going to be the only player on 3 bases in a second. Almirante did upgrade his.
Yeah, he needs those slots dearly. Rock now
He
swinging
needs
a
to.
marauder on the backside.
He needs
Takes
to
some
build
minis.
on his mini bases, but
He just
nothing on
built
there
them.
right now.
He just bought them back. He just cleared them out like right before that engagement.
Well before that engagement, he had Marauders sat there for a while.
So they want to fight, eh?
Rock at 60 population. Almirante at 65. Almirante getting froggy, pushing on up here. Drops nice stasis mines. Gonna pick a couple of wraiths.
Mini base complete.
Wow.
Shelling me.
And Almi back in this fight. 77 population. Rock still floating here. I don't know why he's not triple pumping. Is he switching?
He's not building anything right now.
Artillery.
Maybe he's
Is his
frozen.
cursor
Maybe
moving?
he's a DC. His cursor is moving. He's just not building.
Laggy.
Big shell, buddy.
Putting 1200. What is going on?
He's started building again. He's got Scorch Mortar now as well.
He's under attack.
Getting a third extractor on the back end. He hasn't been able to fight for the nodes
Our foes attack with vehicles.
efficiently.
Not sure why he keeps putting the third power extractor on the Bat Mini because it's been killed twice already. Warlord trying to wiggle. He's going to put a slam down. Going to stun one Wraith, but he will die. Gave his life to the cause.
Wow,
Stasis
this
mine
is,
back
not a
up.
good, this is not a good
This is really
engagement
bad for Rock.
He doesn't have the eco to be doing this. Great stun.
He'll lose
nice,
it all. He's going to
nice
lose it all.
crowding there. Wow.
Rock just threw the game.
No way.
83 population to 44. Rock has no economy to rebuild his
Oh
Wraiths.
my god, what did I just watch? We watched Almirante get slapped for 20 minutes and now he brings it back at that marker. This makes no sense.
Just like that,
Where
Almirante
did Rock go? He
takes
just
the lead with Wraiths. Now an Enforcer
Gave
drop
his-
comes in.
gave his
Conduit
controller
Rage.
to his brother or something. I don't know what the fuck he just did. Jesus Christ. 95 population out of Almirante and there's no stopping.
He didn't do anything lethal. Arbiter's just that broken.
Oh my god, no, it's not. He did everything perfectly. Just took bad fights. Damn it.
He has nothing left. 58 population. He can't even afford to build a Wraith right now.
Jesus Christ, I thought he had this game in the bag. Opened correctly, played T2 perfectly. Took great staggered leader power fights. Pushed all the way up, and he just... Siphon comes down.
He's throwing away his units again.
Vortex coming in.
Vortex coming
Fireball
in.
comes down.
Plasma Ball.
God, that does so much damage. A lot of Scorch here.
28 population for Rock. 22. 57 for Almirante. And Rock cannot afford to rebuild.
Gotta
This
save up for the
is
Warlord,
looking
which is gonna
rough.
pop right here. Golly. Holy smokes.
Our base is under attack.
Brothers pulls in the leader. Nice slam
Is
here.
that it though? He's going to lose his leader again. 4th time this game.
Wow.
There's the
There
Desi
it
drop. That's what he needs.
Conduit
Does a
to
lot
try
of
to
damage.
counter.
Point earned.
Yeah.
And out heal that. The beam coming down on top now to try and finish up the rest of the rifts. But Almirante has a huge bank.
Harvester constructed.
Rock doesn't know that, but he just brought himself back in this game temporarily.
Yeah, Rock doesn't know that Almirante has a huge bank. Almirante has a third base up now. Rock lost his third, and Rock just has no blue to rebuild these rifts.
And that's just great game stems coming out of Almirante. Yes, he was playing defense, but that's what he was saving up for. Nice bank. All of his leader powers, burning Rock's leader powers. Yeah, he threw some wraiths away. But I guess it worked out for the better. And that constant base damage on the back end just keeps throwing Rock off just enough to be able to buy him some time to get back in this. 2 power nodes to 1 has not been a battle of the power nodes whatsoever. It's been a battle of the race. We even skipped the ranger fight. Yeah, they built a few of them, but it wasn't as long as it normally is. Look at all these expos. Completely pure harvesters, aside from one foundry. Where are the foundries at? What is Almi doing? They're both fighting to get population. 59 versus 40. 120 for Almirante, utilizing his power very well. He hasn't lost a third generator how Rock has on that back end, like you've been calling out. And Rock just does not lose or learn from his mistakes. He consistently puts a generator on that back end instead of putting it underneath the shield. And Rock has still not built a shield on his main.
I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't been punished more on his main base from the Enforcer drop, to be honest, this game. There's no turrets, no defense, no shield.
No,
could have been stripped time and time again.
And Almirante's leader wheel is going to come back on up here.
And now we're back in that state we've seen in the last two games where Rock just slowly loses. And it takes another 10 minutes to do it.
Rock has this T1 and is pathing down really well. It's just as we start to get to this 18-15 minute mark, he kind of makes a couple of mistakes that, again, we're watching the best players of the game. They're going to capitalize on it. They're going to punish you. It's a choke point here. Let's see how this plays out. Stun on the leader. Still sitting in a choke point. Scorch coming down. Y ability out of the big leader. But pop some shields. Conduit popped. Vortex comes down, trying to catch those units. There's a Scorch is slapped down. All of the Scorches burnt in the sun there. Nice Y ability coming out of the leader there.
Conduit Rage, level 3, about to shred through everything. Rock has 36 population left against 81.
Teleport to pop it again.
Teleports on top of it. There's no shield on the main.
Oh
He wipes the army, pushes the main, and this will be it.
If Almirante sees the shield, this Rock's going to quit. There's no shield here. Yep.
There it is. 3-0 for Almirante against Rock in the semi-finals. Almirante progresses to the finals of the tournament. Seals himself $200 minimum with that victory.
Jesus Christ. That is $200 in the pocket. Chance at 800.